Tonight, we're going to be looking into the economic downturn and what that means for your family.
A new report shows the gross domestic product shrank during the first quarter of the year for the first time since 2022. The Commerce Department says the economy shrank 0.3%.
President Donald Trump holding a cabinet meeting today, talking about the tariffs and the economy. He's blaming the latest numbers on the former President Joe Biden.
Probably saw some numbers today, and I have to start off by saying that's Biden. That's not Trump, because we came in on January, this is the quarterly numbers, and we came in and I was very against everything that Biden was doing in terms of the economy, destroying our country.
Tonight we are getting some insight on how President Trump's tariffs could actually impact the economy long term.
11 Alive's Molly Oak is live for us tonight in Atlanta. Molly, there are concerns that we could be reaching pandemic level impact when it comes to the supply chains.
Yeah, guys, and the expert I talked with said the good news is, he says, we're not quite at that level yet. You got to think 5 years ago, he says that's when supply chains were completely shut down. People were out of jobs. So he says, while we're not at that level yet, he does foresee the economy slowing down. That expert I talked with is Raymond Hill, an emeritus professor at Emory. He did say he expects the main problem we'll face right now is just the unpredictability of everything, saying people don't know where the shortages or where the price increases will turn up.
There are two things. One is the uncertainty that's certainly going to cause the economy to slow down, because people are not going to invest because they don't know what the cost of the investment is going to be. The other side of the coin is the jobs lost from people who now find that their inputs to their business are much more expensive than they were before. That's something that we really have to emphasize here.
All right, so Molly, given the drop in the GDP here, does Hill think that we could be entering a recession? That's on a lot of folks' minds as well.
Yeah, that's one of those buzzwords that no one wants to hear, right, Jennifer? So recession, he says, is a vague term. Hill says that with the GDP falling, that's typically a key thing that we're looking for to eventually potentially see a recession. But he says for that to happen and for that discussion to really come to front, he says the GDP needs to fall for 2 quarters in a row. He says his main concern is the tariffs' impact on the economy. He foresees that economy slowing down, which he says could bring a real threat of a recession coming our way. Guys.
All right, Molly, thank you so much.